Good morning, guys. How are we? So Monday morning, I'm up fresh and early. Don't be fooled. I'm not a changed woman. I have so much to do this week before we actually head off to Rome. I just have a lot of filming, editing and planning and stuff to do and packing and I just have a lot of stuff. I'm just way busy with work and stuff. But I am going to take myself a wee dander to B&M, TK Maxx, Home Sense, because I have seen that they now have their Halloween decor and candles and stuff out, so I want to go and have a wee nosy around the Halloween decor and stuff. I love it. Oh, it's my favourite time of year. I love whenever the Halloween decorations come out. I don't know what it is. Christmas? Yeah. But I don't know. There's just something about like Halloween. I don't know. But I'm going to go and have a wee nosy around the Halloween candles and I'm just going to check myself into B&M a wee dander. I think I might film a wee B&M haul for you with the things that I get because I haven't been in B&M in actually so long, so I'll see what I get, and then if I'm able to like actually do a sit down haul, just like a full dedicated video to like a B&M haul, I'll do it, but we'll see. I've also just carved my brows out there as well, and I'm just going to give that a wee pat and blend. Obviously I have my skincare all done. I don't like doing my skincare and then like straight away going in with foundation. I usually like to just do my skincare as soon as I wake up in the morning and then kind of let it settle, do its thing, and then go in with my makeup. I don't like doing my skincare then like automatically my makeup or anything. So it's literally just my SPF, my serum and my moisturiser, and I actually put on a wee bit of eye cream as well. I've actually started using an eye cream day and night. The 30s are approaching. I'm going to be taking the XX Revolution Skin Booster in the shade Blaze. This is what I have been using. You could obviously use a product very similar to this, like the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter or the new e.l.f. doe foot applicator halo glow thing. I am not too sure what it's called, or the one from Collection that is also kind of like a wee bit of a dupe to the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. But I have to say I have those products, but for some reason I always keep on coming back to this from XX Revolution. I just find that the shade is really good for me, and it's just, I just kind of find that this provides a wee bit more coverage or something. It still provides like that nice, really nice it still provides like that really nice healthy glow to the skin. You know that I'm all into like my full coverage and stuff, but on my day-to-day makeup at the minute I haven't been using foundation, so I think that's why I have been gravitating towards this, because it does provide us like a tiny wee smidgen of coverage, more so a tint to be honest. But it just looks absolutely flawless. Like, I love it. You could even wear this just out on its own, or you could now go in and just do a wee bit of spot concealing just on areas where you need it, especially like around like my jaw or my mouth or something, and just even at my under eyes or something. But I obviously like to go in with a wee bit more product, but honestly I really like this, and it does come in a number of different shades. I think this is like the second lightest or second darkest or whatever you want to call it, or whatever way you want to say it, but it is so good. I love it, and I love the packaging. I have to say I don't like the doe foot applicator that comes with the Hollywood fuck me. The Hollywood Flawless Filter, but I hate the doe foot applicator application. So because this comes in a pump and it's quite a nice bottle as well, love it. I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way a multi-use sculpting concealer. I'm just going to do a wee bit of concealing just at my under eyes, a wee bit at my chin. And then I've also been mixing that product with the Illuminating Glow Illuminating Skin Reflector, also from Makeup Revolution. This is the gold one. Yeah, this is the gold one. So I literally just take a swipe up my cheek, just kind of like in the areas where I want that extra bit of glow, and then just on either side of my forehead. And then I'm just going to blend this in. So just making sure this is just making sure this is all like really well blended in. There we go. So I'm going to be taking this one from Be Perfect Cosmetics, and it is their bronzer in the shade Pecan. I'm just going to pat in with the sponge and then apply to the skin. I do kind of find that whether I'm doing a natural look or my full coverage type of look, that this is kind of like the most effortless way to apply a cream bronzer, just to kind of make it look more natural on the skin, and it blends out effortlessly as well. And then I'm going to do a wee bit of cream blush now. So I'm going to be taking the, sorry, hold on. I have the itchiest nose. It's so gross. I get the itchiest nose every time I do my makeup. It is bizarre. So this is the Revolution Pro Hydra Bright Cream Blush in the shade Peach. So it's kind of like a blush bronzer hybrid, but it has kind of like a, the colour of it very much does remind me of Orgasm by NARS actually, because it does have that peachy pink colour with kind of like a golden shift to it. So it kind of does act as obviously a wee bit of a blush, but it also kind of gives you a wee bit of like a nice glow to the cheeks as well. It's quite nice actually. Definitely not a product I would ever kind of go for, but it is quite nice. It just looks so nice and juicy on the skin. It's not the most pigmented, but you can definitely see it. And I'm going to do a bit of setting with the Technique powder. I'm just going to set my under eyes and just mainly like my T-zone. Mainly just setting like this triangle area just on my under eyes. I'm not want to like set around my cheeks or anything, because you can see that that glow is still coming through, and I really like that for like a daytime wear. And like even my forehead, I'm doing the tiniest wee bit just in the center, but I'm not taking enough product on my brush to like really fully set and mattify my forehead, but just enough to kind of just set the makeup in place, so it's not going to crease or budge or move throughout the day or anything. And then of course I always do my chin for shits and giggles, and I really don't know why. I think it's like just like a habit. But then of course my smile lines. Give my face a wee spritz with the Fix Plus. Oh. I'm taking my wee Dior highlighting palette to do a wee bit of highlighting, because we still have quite a lot of like natural glow still coming through. I don't really need to apply a lot, but I'm still wanting to apply just a wee bit. So I'm just doing like a light wee dusting just over the forehead and the cheeks. And I'm going to top up my blush. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. It all kind of depends on actually how much time I have really. But I'm going to be taking the Vive blush in Pesca. And I'm going to focus this blush quite high up my cheek. Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. I never know what shade these are in, so I do apologise. There's like a bunch of numbers at the back. 251, maybe? Maybe that's the shade of it, I don't know. I'm looking for a bronzer brush. I've been struggling a while at the minute to try and find like a decent bronzer brush, because I've been using this one a lot recently and it's so good. It's actually a really good bronzer brush, but it sheds so much on my face and it's not a vibe really. So I'm just going to apply the tiniest bit just to my forehead. This is such a beautiful wee bronzer as well. It builds up so nicely. It's kind of like a satin matte type of finish. It's beautiful. Such a really nice bronzer, and it just looks really nice in the skin as well. I'm going to be taking the Colourpop Roaring Hearts palette, and I'm going to be taking, of course, my 01 Fluffy Crease Brush, and I'm going to go into, I might take a mixture of these two shades actually, because I think this might be, no, hold on actually, I don't know. Yeah, in fact, yeah, I'm just going to take this shade here. And I'm just going to be blending that just within the crease, dusting it up into the upper crease as well. Usually during the day I don't like to do very much on the eyes, but I will definitely apply a crease shade. Definitely, kind of like a wee transition, you know, because I just kind of find that just applying one wee shade just in the crease makes such a difference to like your whole eye look. It really does. Like, I just kind of find it as in, you know the way you would like contour your face? It's nearly like a contour for the eyes. It just adds that wee bit of depth and just a definition to the eyes. And then I like to kind of join it to my nose contour. I'm going to eventually come back to that palette, but for now I'm going to do a wee wing. I have been loving this eyeliner recently, and I don't know what the brand is. I haven't got a clue. What is this brand? I think it's 3ina Cosmetics, 3ina. Is it Korean or something? I'm not too sure. But I actually did get this free in a Look Fantastic box thing. I had like spent so much and I got like free products or something, I don't know. But this is the Colour Pen eyeliner, and as you can see it's brown and it's beautiful. I love like the foam felt tip. I love how it comes into like a really sharp point. I find that these tips here, and especially on a liquid liner, are extremely beginner friendly. They're foolproof. They really are foolproof because the tip is so flexible at the top. You're just able to create a wing so effortlessly with this, and basically the tip and the pen does the work for you. It creates the wing for you. It's it's so good. It is so good, and the colour of it as well is stunning. I sometimes find that with brown eyeliners, sometimes they don't look brown, but I have noticed that this one definitely does look brown. It's like a nice true brown. Whereas like I have other eyeliners in there and they're like a black brown. It's so hard to find like a really good eyeliner that is like an actual like true brown. And this is the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. I'm going to take my wee half lashes, these wee ones here. I'm going to do my lips while those lashes are getting tacky actually. So of course, this kind of goes without saying, I'm going to take my Morphe Sweet Tea lip liner. I'll obviously link this below, and I feel like this is such a really good deal, guys. You basically get this on ASOS, and I'm sure you can obviously get it elsewhere, but you basically get the lip liner, like the Morphe Sweet Tea lip liner, and you get the Sweet Tea, or is it the Sweetest Tea lipstick and the lip gloss in one wee kit as like a wee trio, and it's honestly, it's so good. Well, they kind of bounce in between the Maven Beauty lipstick, this one here, or the NYX soft matte lip creams. I have the other soft matte lip creams from NYX in my handbag at the minute. I'm going to take this first of all. Oh, after my previous video, I am petrified of this mirror. I was literally just sitting here. If you obviously seen the tutorial, you'll know what I'm talking about it, but it was like a couple of tutorials ago where I was doing a like pink, orange and yellow makeup look. I was just sitting here doing my makeup and like this mirror literally just tipped. Thankfully I was obviously doing my makeup in this mirror, so I was able to kind of see it falling behind me before it knocked me out. Oh, hilarious. It wouldn't really have been that funny, I suppose, but at the time, but so I'm just going to have them placed on my eyes. So now I just like to go in and just kind of place them where I want them to go. So I kind of like to tilt my lashes, like I'll have them on like my lash band. I'll have them like at my lashes here, but then I'll actually have the outer corner going up the way, so it gives like more of a cat eye. Like, can you see the difference between them two eyes because of the way I've shaped my lashes? So I will literally have my lashes sitting at an angle. Does that make sense? And then once they kind of dry, I kind of clamp them together, because you do have like quite a bit of a gap in here between like the lash and your false lashes. The lash and your false lashes, the false lash and your actual eyelashes. Or you can just kind of like cover up with mascara and stuff. And then this one. I can't be the only one that has a side that they always struggle with. See this side here? Great, love it, no problems at all in regards to applying lashes. But see this side? Okay guys, so this does come to the end of this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. All the products that I did use will be listed and linked down below in the description box. I hope to see you in my next video.